Hi everyone, welcome back to Infinite Magic. I'm Jason Munn, and behind the camera today is Alison. Say hi, Alison.
Hi guys.
So we're making Orgone today. So we've done part one on discussing a little bit about Orgone and what it's about, and now we are going to show you how to make it. So as you can see, all our goodies, and we've got some that we've made. Yeah, it's really exciting. So I want to start by just showing you what we've got. So I've got some selenite crystal there, which I've broken up. So that's beautiful, and then I've got some clear quartz crystals here, points, rose quartz, some amethyst. So we've been using other crystals, but I really felt today to use these crystals, and we are going to make tower busters, which are these bad boys. So we're going to make a couple of those, and then I want to make a plunger orgone, which is, if you can see that, I've just taken off you can get these at hardware shops, and just taking off the handle and just putting into a cup, such as that. So they're going to be a really nice dome shape, so you can see it's all closed off inside. So that's going to be really exciting. I haven't done one of these before, so I'm just going to make it up as I go. And we're going to use steel wool, so everybody is using metal shavings, but we've just been using steel wool and just cutting it up as Alison's playing with the steel wool, which looks like,
see, you just got to cut it up like this.
Looks like this. So pretty easy. I've just cut it up with some scissors, so you may need to buy some new scissors afterwards. But okay, and then we've got glitter. Those of you who likes glitter, there's all different colours. I have no idea what you would all like. I'm thinking maybe green, but we'll see how we go. So we've got glitter, and we've got, I may put some of these in, which I've just made a mess. So little shiny metal party sequins. Yes, Alison loves them.
Jason loves the glitter.
Yes, only a little bit of glitter. And then we've got, that's copper wire. So I've just made those, so they're pretty easy to make. If you see other people making them, they're usually perfect, but I've just made these, which I think are fine.
So how did you make them?
I've just got some copper, this copper twine from a hardware shop.
Can you show them with this one at all?
So all you do is just twist it around like so. You can see that. You just keep on going, pretty much. And then you get those there. And
do you reckon it needs to be like a perfect circle?
No.
Okay.
I don't. Well, for me, it doesn't matter. Somebody else might disagree. Just depends on how perfect you want to get. But you know, that's going to be fine. I believe. So yeah. So we've got the crystals, steel wool, glitter, sequence, molds, and then we've got the resin. So we were able to get our hands on a water-based resin. So this one is, we got this from, because we live in Australia, so we got it from a paint shop in Australia. I don't know if this exists anywhere else around, but you can check it out. The water-based one is pretty much non-toxic. It's a two-part, so that's the first main part, and that's the hardener. It is very expensive. I know in the States that people are getting resin for about $30 for a lot more than this, about a couple of litres or 3 litres. But I've spent $50 on this, on just a little bit. but I like it's water based, and it's non-toxic, and it's a lot better for you health wise. So that's what we're going to use today. What else do I need to show you? I want to talk to you about this one here, the sphere. So what we found was this here, which opens up like so. So we put crystal, steel wool, the copper wire in it, we closed it, and then there's a little hole here, and we got a little funnel with the resin, and we just slowly put it in and packed it in, and we got that sphere, which is really cool. So we got this in Australia, Kmart, it might be Walmart or something like that in the States, for example. So that's a really cool one. You can pretty much make your Orgone products out of anything at all. It's just up to your imagination. Alison's made a really beautiful pyramid there for her first time. So that's really beautiful.
Yeah, that's the pyramid that took me ages to try and figure out how to actually make a pyramid.
Yes, which I think we spoke about in part 1.
Yes, we did.
The reason why I make these is because I want to put these all around the perimeter of my house, 4 corners of the land, and I'm probably going to put some maybe some other crystal around it on top of it, just to amplify the energy of it. So that's why I thought, I saw these at the hardware shop and thought, oh my god, that would be really fantastic for that. So, and they're a bit bigger, and they're not too big, not too deep, so we'll see how we go. And I think that's pretty much about it. So, have I missed anything out, Alison, do you think?
No. Also, yes. So you've got WD-40?
Yes, WD-40. With these are rubber, so they pop out really easy. We've done a funnel and sprayed it, and it was a bigger one, of course, and it struggled to get out, but the WD-40 or silicone spray will just help help the Orgone that you've made come out a little bit easier. So I might just give that a spray and just I don't know, I just put a little bit in. Just gonna make 2 of those. So that just helps with that non-sticking. And then, so I might do these first, 2 of these first, and yeah, so let's mix the hardener. This is the fun bit.
So how much hardener to how much resin? Okay,
so the resin is, for this one here, is 2 parts, so 2 of these, and then one of these is for the hardener, which is this one here. So I'm going to probably put this over here for the moment, and I think I'm going to do it in here. So I must stand up for this. Okay, drum roll. If you got a can opener, it's better. This is going to drive me crazy. So we just want to. So also use a tablecloth as well, or some newspaper, something that you don't. Doesn't matter that it gets stained. Because I found when I was cleaning the floor before that the bits of glitter stuck with glue on the floor. So if you've even got carpet, maybe put something around the carpet just in case. Because it can get really messy. That's part of the fun. Okay, so. I wish we had smell-o-vision, because it's pretty good. It's really, really good.
I'd say the only smelly thing that we actually have is the WD-40.
Yeah, that's the smellier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 2 of those. This will make quite a lot.
So, pouring that into the container.
And with the crystals as well, make sure that you cleanse and clear them and wash them. as well. I put them on a. I have a charging disc, so I cleaned all the crystals. I cleansed them and then I set them all on charging discs. Then I put them out in the sun, and when I did that, they just all come to life. Because before that, I got them from a warehouse and they were really dull and needed some loving. So I just I did all that, and they're just amazing. I can't believe the difference of it. So with all this stuff that we're doing, put lots of love and care into it. It makes a massive difference to the Orgone. Okay, so it's even got a little, I might give it a shake. Put it there maybe. So it's one of these. So this takes about 24 hours to set, even though it's a water-based product. So you can just leave it overnight, and it will be they'll be really hard. Okay, I'm gonna put that one over here. And keep a rag handy on you as well, because the resin gets a bit everywhere. And then we give it a stir. And that's pretty much it. Give it a stir. I reckon that's enough stirring.
Yeah, I reckon that's enough stirring.
And then just point it somewhere. So it's got it everywhere.
Already?
Yeah.
Let's see his handiwork of getting it everywhere. Oh yeah. It's a few drops there.
Yep. Okay. So I need more room. So don't need that for the moment. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of these. So we'll see how much we get from this amount of resin. Okay, put that there. Make sure I don't spill anything. So what we're going to do first is put. What I'm going to do first is I think I'm going to pour a little bit of resin just in the bottom. And then I'm going to get some...
Are they the ones that you sprayed?
Yeah, I sprayed them all.
Okay.
And if not, then we'll see what happens, won't we? I think I'm going to use, I reckon gold. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. Just down the bottom, like so. And then I'm going to put, leave that to last. I'm going to put some crystals in first. So I'm going to put, oh, that's a nice big one. Look at that, that's beautiful.
That's a nice one.
So put that down the bottom facing that way. Then another nice one. Clear quartz, and then I'm going to put this. So I believe there's no rules
except for the clear quartz.
The clear quartz is a must, yeah. But with the crystals, we're just popping it in.
Yeah.
I might put.
So the hard and fast rule, the only 3 rules there are to making it is the metal shavings,
Yep.
the clear quartz, and the resin.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Everything else, you can just
This is selenite.
make it up as you go along.
Selenite powder, which I've just made up from the selenite bits. Okay, and then we want to put some steel wool in there. I might put a bit more resin in there. And then I'm going to put in, thank you, some steel wool. No, I am up on a bit of a time schedule because of the resin. So oh, we don't want that bit of plastic in there. How'd they get in there? Okay, I'm just going to grab this spoon and just stick it in there. Okay, I might put that there for the moment. Okay, so now I'm going to put in, so what we've got is a symbol called the Law of One symbol. So this symbol helps clear and protect negative energy. So you can research this symbol on a website called Christopher Jacobs on his website, and he's got the Law of One symbol and the meaning of it. So I'm not going to go into that now, but if you're interested in doing that, or if you're into even Reiki, you can put a Reiki symbol in there if you want. We just find that just amplifies the orgone energy. So I'm going to put that in there.
And you put it face down.
Yeah, we've discovered that putting it face down for some reason feels right to do that. So I'm now going to fill that up like so. Then I'm going to put these in, and they just need a bit more of a press down, get all the air bubbles out. And then we're going to put more glitter. I think that's right.
Looks good.
Okay, so I might put some, I mean, you don't really see the bottom, but still, if you want to, you can put some glitter. And I'm going to put like maybe a silver. The good of this glitter is that sometimes I've opened them up and I've got them everywhere, so I'm walking down the street. People look at me funny because I've got glitter in my hair. On my clothes. What do you think, Alison? Any good?
Yeah, it looks good.
And I'm just going to grab that over here. Just put a couple of these in. People are actually putting in like gold flakes in them as well. So you can, it's up to your imagination what you do. It really is, it doesn't really matter. We're just giving you an idea on the basic rules that we've learnt along the way on how to do this, but pretty much there you go. And just make sure that they're, you know, I think that one needs a little bit more. I can see it all coming together. That's really cool.
It is cool.
Okay, so I'm going to try to move this out the way without damaging it. Just slide it.
Sliding's probably better.
We don't want to wreck our good work now, do we? Okay, so that's Tower Buster, which is this one here. See how that one looks? It's really cool. And this is just a little one that we've made, and they've all got the symbol of Law 1 in them. So everything we've made, even down to the pyramid, the sphere, this process is the same for everything we've done, even the pendants. Okay, so I'm going to make one of these. So I'm just going to spray it. Don't forget to spray it. We should still have heaps of essence. Heaps of this resin left. Okay, so I'm going to do the same again. And this time I'm going to use green. I'm thinking green because it's going to be blending of the grass. Just make you put it in a spot where you don't run over it with your lawnmower. And then I'm going to put in the crystal.
Oh, that's a nice piece.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure it's not too big, because it's going to be too big. That is too big too.
Might need to use one of the smaller ones.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. So how are we going to stand it up? So I'm going to try this.
What you also can do is wrap the copper coil around the quartz crystal as well. I've done that in the pyramid and laid the quartz crystal facing the point.
So as you can see, I'm making a really lot of mess. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
That sort of works. I might put some more resin there. And I'm going to put some gentle. I think it's a good idea to, if you can, with these, that you can stand them up. Now this product is self-leveling, so it will self-level itself.
It looked like it was.
So.
Do you want to just fix it up? Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to get steel wool. So it's all clumped together. So just get some scissors. I have cut most of this up, but I used it before. It's like a little bed. Put a little bit of in this one I'm going to put a little bit more extra
steel wire.
Steel wool in there, and just that's going to poke out. And
there's one here as well.
Okay, so I'm going to put some more of this in. just needs to be... I'm going to put some more. I feel like I need to put some more crystals in. Trying to see if I can do them point out. It doesn't have to be that perfect, but for some reason when you start doing this you want everything to be perfect. Okay. How does that look?
Looks good.
Okay, so I'm going to put the little one symbol on. Okay, so, geez, it's going to get busy in there, isn't it?
I'm not sure if are you going to put more in?
Oh, it's not bad. I want to put some sprinkles of selenite. Okay. This is a really great crystal for Orgone. A lot of people are starting to use it. And I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done.
The unveiling is the most exciting part sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Get to see our finished creations.
I think this needs to be a bit more balanced. A little level. Okay, so I'm going now. So we've got that in there. I'm going to do the sprinkle again. I'm just going to keep the green theme, I think, for this one. Look, it doesn't really matter if you can see the copper, really. It doesn't matter, because it's going to be sitting on it anyway. And I'm going to grab those over here. So we're just giving you some ideas on up to you guys what you do and how you make yours. That's very creative. And I reckon maybe a little bit more, because it's going to stand up a bit. And just good with the cup that you can level it out a bit. It's great. And it's rubber too, so it's really easy to use. And
oh, the purple looks nice.
Thought you might like that.
I like it.
So that's another one done. So there you go. So I'm going to put that one over here without spilling it. As you see, really simple, really easy, and lots of fun. You can make heaps of these in one go, especially if there's two of you. You can make stacks of them and give them out to friends and all sorts of stuff, and then you can put them on your Wi-Fi, on your microwave. I've got one underneath my bed. Power plugs. I'm going to put them in my backyard in four corners. I'm going to. I might actually. What I might do is, what I've been doing with mine is I've been clearing any negative energy with them.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So I've been using a pendulum. So I'll give you an example of this one. And you can test it later too, how powerful it's going to be. But all I do, you can research how to use a pendulum on the net, but I just want to ask the pendulum just to ask if there's any energies that need to be cleared. It says yes, so it needs to be cleared. So I'm going to ask it to clear what I've just made. And when it's stopped and it's cleared everything, so I ask have the intention of clearing on all the levels it needs to be cleared on. This will improve the energy flow, I believe, with the Orgone energy, because we're working with energy. So so when it's finished cleared, the pendulum will stop for me. While I'm here, I might also just tap into some healing energy as well, and just give some intentions with that as well after I finish this. So you can do this as well, which I believe makes this Orgone energy product a lot more powerful. And you're putting your love into it, you're putting your essence into it as well. So it's shifting. Shifted, done. Okay, that's been cleared. Okay, so what I do now is with the healing energy, I just, because I work with the Chiron energy, so we have our left hand up to receive the energy from the universe, healing energy, one hand over, and I will just ask for love, healing energy to go into this. So when it amplifies and does its job, it's going to amplify with light and love. I really feel the energy pulsing into the Orgone product that I've just made. So this, and I just visualise pulses of light going into it, activating all the crystals. So now I'm sort of getting guided on what to do with it. So I'm being guided just to visualise and activate all the crystals in there, send them lots of love, thank them for doing this great work with me. My hand's starting to move, so it's really firing up the energy. It also will be clearing everything as well on another level. So when I breathe in and breathe out, I know that it's done. Yeah, done. So
now, if people who aren't practiced in the Chiron energy, how can they do it?
Well, you can just do what I did. Reiki, if you're a healing practitioner, Reiki people will do this, and then they channel the energy from top of their head, from the healing Reiki energy flow through them into the device. You could simply, for me this is easy, you could do the same because you're actually receiving the energy. Yes, it's going through me, but it's also coming from into my receiving hand. And just purely having intention and open up your heart. When you do this, that's moving through you and flowing that into your Orgone energy that you've just created. So there's so much love and energy going into it. It's really beautiful, and you'll notice the difference between if you don't do that and you do that. But not to say that you have to, it's up to everybody to make their own choice. Just adds another couple of levels to it. So does that sort of answer the questions for everybody?
Yep.
Alison? Yeah?
Yep. And even if they decide not to input intention or healing energy into it, the Orgone is still going to work perfectly.
Of course, yeah. We've just set up a couple levels with it. Because anything I do, energetics, making things or doing anything that I've always got to clean it, I've always got to energize it, because it really amplifies the intensity of the energy. But
yep.
No, you don't have to. I will say that you need to be in a nice, peaceful environment where you're making it. You put some nice music on that help lifts the spirit, because everything which is positive when it comes to the energy, it will go into what you're making as well. So just imagine you feeling really fantastic and a little calm and having a bit of fun with it and being really creative. That's going into what you're making. Same as when you're making your food, it's same for everything. So it's just another way to and to make this product, and really putting a lot of your essence into it, your heart into it. So so yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Awesome.
And you can give it to your friends and try them at home. And we've got part 3 that we're going to introduce to you, give you an idea on the power of Orgone when it comes to the pendant that we've been making. So we'll probably end up making that another time, but it is pretty much very similar to what we've just done, but just a smaller, but have a play, have a research on your own, and just get into it. For me, the price of everything is, steel wool is so cheap. It's $2. If you go to a sheet metal shop, that's going to be, if you get it for free, all the shavings, then that's cost you nothing. Crystals, I brought lots and lots of crystals. They can set you back a little bit. Your glitter, that's cheaper, $2 shop. And then your resins, they cost you a little bit, but with everything you've got, then you can make so much of it, so it does work out quite cheap, and it's really, it's a really positive energy. It really is, and you'll notice a difference when you wear it or put it around your devices. Put some in your car, you will feel a difference, especially if you're sensitive to energy. Even if you're not, you might find that there might be a subtle change as well. So, but play with it, have fun, and yeah. So if there's no more questions from
the audience.
Thank you for helping out again, Alison.
No worries, it was my pleasure. It was fun.
And stay tuned for part 3. That should be interesting too. And hopefully this is going to help and you learn something, and yeah, play with it, have fun. Thank you. Blessings to you all.
Bye everyone.
See ya. Bye. Hi everyone, so here we go again. So it's been 24 hours since we made our Orgone product, and now we're gonna, it's been sitting for 24 hours and we're gonna see if we can pop it out and see what it looks like. So are you ready? Drum roll. So, oh look at that. Oh wow, that's cool. I like that. That's good. That's a good one. Okay. These are so good. I love these. So much easier. Another one. So with the edges, you can just get rid of that. It's easy to get rid of. But can you do a close up of that, Alison?
Yep. Hold on. Yep, looks good.
Yeah, they cut really, really well. How simple is that? Love it. So that's those two done. It's like getting a Christmas gift and unwrapping it. Okay, so I have no idea about these. Oh, here we go. I'm just trying to get the edge, breaking it through, and it should come off. A bit like pulling teeth.
Oh, you almost had it. There you go.
Got it. So these ones are a little bit harder. There we go. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just want to get a close up of that.
Can you see that okay?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. I'll leave the other one to later, but these should be, that can be used again. So I reckon a bit more spray in there, and that would be heaps easier to do. So there you have it. We have some more. Love it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the segment of how to make the Orgone. Watch number 3, and that will give you some. We've done some experiments with the Orgone, with our auric fields, and that should be really informative, give you some understanding about how amazing this energy is. And thank you again so much for watching. God bless. See ya.